Reparenting and healing our inner child isn't about shaming our parents or caregivers for what they did or didn't provide for us or how they cared for us. There is sometimes acknowledgement of what we did or did not receive from our parents. However, the main part of healing and reparenting your inner child is providing those parts of you, those younger parts of you, with things that you missed as a child. So your parents could have been working really, really hard and giving it everything, but parents aren't perfect. They don't always get it right. They sometimes miss things even when they really, really don't want to. And their intention may be never ever to hurt you or to cause you pain or anything like that, but it happens. And part of the work of healing our inner child is acknowledging that, but then doing the work ourselves to take care of those younger parts of us. So one of my favourite quotes, and I do have a few, but one of my favourite quotes is, "It's never too late to have the childhood that we deserve." And that's Peter Levine, who I sometimes quote on here as well. But that might be, for some people, you might think, well, it is too late to have that childhood because I'm an adult now, I'm not a child anymore. But what this quote is about is providing ourselves with what we missed out on, whether that was attunement, care, compassion, kindness, protection, boundaries, self-love, all of those things. And the thing is, even though we're adults, whether we're in our 30s, 40s, 50s or beyond, our younger child, our inner children are going to be activated at times. That is going to happen, whether we're in conversation with a colleague or a family member or something happens, our younger parts can just show up and be activated. And it's in those moments that we are presented with the opportunity to attune to ourselves, to attune to them, see what it is that young part of us needs, how we can speak to ourselves kindly, how we can do a regulation exercise to show them that we are now safe and we are not back there as a 7, 8, 9-year-old. All of that is consistent work when you're building that relationship with yourself and parenting those younger parts of us. So often, sometimes people will say, oh, is inner child work then just blaming our parents for everything? And it isn't that. We do acknowledge things that perhaps did have a negative effect on us of what our parents did and didn't do. But it isn't just keeping all the responsibility on them and then not taking accountability for what we can be responsible for now. And as adults, that can actually feel quite empowering to know it is your responsibility now to do that for yourself, to meet those needs for yourself and give yourself the experience that you always wish that you had as a child, and that you don't need to keep missing out on that either. You can provide yourself with that. And, you know, if there is anything that's coming up for you of ways in which you've done that as an adult, or how your perspective might have changed, or things that you do for yourself now that has really shown you a different experience of parenting, then I would love to hear it in the comments, and other people might benefit from that as well.